Ann from Bill's Trash and Treasure, and I'm excited to do some spring cleaning with you today. I've accumulated a dozen or so buckets of material over the last year that have been slowly consuming every nook and cranny of free space. These buckets contain dirt from my many prospecting adventures. A few are even unsearched from my recent trip. Other pails contain tailings from pay dirts that my kids, my friends, my families, and even myself have done throughout the year. And of course, Bill being Bill, he added a 5-pound bag of Vulturmine pay dirt just to ensure that I would find gold in my box. But really, I think it was just incentive for me to get rid of the clutter. So I'm definitely expecting to recover some gold, so we'll see what I find. I'm going to apologize in advance for the quality of this video, as I never intended to make it an upload. The pump and the generator are really loud in the background, so you might not be able to hear me very well, even though I'm actually shouting. And embarrassingly, I was just playing around with my equipment and I set up my Keen A52 sluice at the end of my Gold Fox trommel sluice just to see if it would catch anything. But honestly, with the water cascading into the flare, it was cavitating over the riffles. I definitely do not recommend setting your sluice up that way. I just like to see what's possible with my equipment and play around sometimes. So enjoy some choppy footage of this little adventure today and stick around while I pan the concentrate. So I am out here and I am running my tailings one last time. I always go through them 2 or 3 times, but this is the final run. I got my Gold Fox trommel and it's time to say goodbye to these tailings. The funny guy that he is, dumped a Vulturmine bag in here, $17 bag from Lynch Mining. So I know that there's gold in my tailings somewhere, so I have to run through all of it, but it keeps my skills sharp, and he thinks he's a funny man, so oh well, we'll find gold anyway. So I'm at my pond, and first things first, I'm going to add some Jet Dry. It'll help keep my gold from floating around. And I am going to wet classify this material. My trommel has a 3/8 classifying barrel, so I just want to wet classify this down kitchen strainer size. I'm going to get to that. So I have my plus and minus kitchen strainer. concentrated concentrates were heavy. Holy moly, that was tough. But I did get a little bit of gold, so I'm going to clean it up out of my stuffer bottle and then I'll throw up a picture and show you what I found. So that was a quick roll back. There's some gold. I'm gonna go back through it a little better now. Here it is dried up, 0.34 grams. I was really happy I was able to run all my buckets of dirt that I had been collecting over the last year. I wanted to remind you, this was tailings from panning with friends and family and a few unsearched pails from our recent trip. Not to mention the vulture mine bag that Bill threw in too. It was so nice to finally be able to shovel dirt instead of snow. I always love to be able to get outside with my equipment, and I'm so excited to start collecting more tailings and buckets of material from new adventures. I hope you enjoyed the video, so thanks for getting dirty with me, and happy panning, everybody.